So welcome back once again to WhatGear Reviews, and today I'm looking at a really unique product, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this term, crash for cash.
What the hell, you idiot! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell are you doing?
Well, it actually happened to me once before. This dude crashed into me and then claimed 5 grand from his insurance, and he kind of did it on purpose. And this seems to be a recurring trend here in the UK, and there is only one way to combat it, and it is with something like this, which is the Thinkware Dashcam F800 Pro. Now what you do with this device is fit it to your dashboard, and then when somebody tries to crash into you on purpose, or if you have a crash, you actually have some evidence to back yourself up. So what I'm going to do now is quickly unbox this. I've not even used this. I'll have a little look at this box first, and then I'm going to actually take the dog for a walk. You want to go for a walk, Kaya? So what I'm going to do now is take a quick look at the box and then fit this to the car, and then I'm going to drive to the park where I usually walk my dog. And as you can see, she's all excited already. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how easy it is to set up, how well it performs, and I'll show you some of the footage as well that it captures along the way. And let's hope I don't get into another accident where someone crashes into me on purpose. And if that happens, at least I'll have evidence this time. So now I'm in the car. I've got the Dashcam Pro here, and they recommend you put it behind the rear view mirror, and you use this little adhesive plate here and stick that up there, and it clicks on. But then what you got to do is you have to actually plug it in to your lighter port to power it. So this cable is quite long, and then with this cable, obviously you can't have this draping down. What you have is these little adhesive bits here, so you can channel the cable all the way around and down here underneath the steering column into the lighter. So let's do it. So a little tip for you guys, if you buy one of these, good idea to put the back plate on first, then peel the strip off. You might need a pair of tweezers to get it off. It's really difficult. And these, you got to be really tactical with these, because there's only 3 of them in the box, and I put one up in this top right corner. You can see it's quite messy. I probably need a few more, at least 2 or 3 more, and it's running down here underneath the steering column. Anyway, let me put these last couple on, then I'm going to grab the dog and we'll go. And yeah, I'm going to download the app as well and test out the features on the app.
Connected to a smartphone.
So now it's connected. Let's have a look at the live view on the camera. So you can see there, you can actually see directly out the front of the windscreen. It's telling me to align the green line with the edge of the hood, which it pretty much is already, and the center line in the center of the hood, which it pretty much is already. So that's really cool. Anyway, I'm going to try and record some stuff on the way to the park, and then I'll mess around with some of the settings before I jump out of the car. Shut up. Thank you. Right, anyway, let's go. So I guess I'll tell you that story about how that dude crashed for cash into my car. One day I was reversing out of my driveway, and I live on quite a busy road, and all of the cars wouldn't let me out. So I had to slowly edge out, and I kind of got halfway out of my driveway onto the road, and all of the other cars were going around me, even going into the other lane to go around me instead of just slowing down and letting me out. And then this one guy, kind of looked like Osama bin Laden, went to go on the other side of the road, saw an oncoming car, and then swerved into my car while I was sitting there stationary. He actually didn't do that much damage at all. He ripped off my number plate, and that pretty much was it. Next thing I know, this guy makes a whiplash claim and gets 5 grand out of my insurance, and yeah, I wasn't very happy about that. Now, I'm not sure if this dash cam would have helped me with just the front one, but I heard you can get a rear attachment as well, which works in sync with this dash cam. So I'll have to have a look at that, see how much that costs. But that could have really helped me in that circumstance, because I was joining the road and he was already on the road. He kind of had the right of way, but he was overtaking in the other lane, heading towards oncoming traffic. Surely it's his fault. So a couple of cool features on the Thinkware Cloud app. You can actually access all of your videos from your phone without removing the SD card. You can format the SD card remotely, delete stuff, download it to your phone, which is really handy. And there's loads of settings in there as well, so like when it gets really cold in the winter, your battery could be affected, so there's certain modes you can change to protect your battery. Also the super night vision mode, you can toggle that on and off, and I think it just kind of does it automatically at this point unless you specify anything otherwise. I do like the voice notifications on it though, it really helps. Biggest problem that I'm having right now is this, cables draping down. Definitely Thinkware, if you're watching this, I need some more of these little hinge things here. Trying to sort that out might actually cause an accident. Something else that I thought was really nice about this product is they actually provide a 16 gig memory card in the box, which is cool, and also the adapter to plug it into your computer, either using a USB adapter or an actual memory card, regular size SD memory card adapter, which is really cool. So the sun's starting to go down a bit now, and this does have that Sony Exmor sensor in there. Really good in low light conditions. I might actually take the car out just for a little spin around the block later to test out the pitch black nighttime scenario for you guys. I just thought, you know, I heard about some people crashing for cash. What they do is they actually take their brake lights out of their cars, so when they're driving really fast they can slam on their brakes and you smash straight into the back of them. And that won't happen if you have one of these. Well, at least they won't be able to make a claim. Right, so I'm at the park now. It's quite dark in here. I've driven into the woods a bit, and it's quite low light, so you guys should get an idea of how this performs. Just going to run over these pigeons here. So every now and again the dash cam beeps, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'll probably have to read the user manual to figure that out. But anyway, what did you guys think of the footage, the stability, the picture quality? Let me know. I'm gonna take the dog for a walk now. I'll get back home and take another quick look at this and do a sort of roundup on my first impressions of this device. And I just want to say a big thank you to Thinkware. You guys are legends for supporting tech YouTuber Underdog. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let's go.